Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy my readings, please be sure to like and subscribe, as well as leave me a comment and let me know if this reading resonates with you. Alright, so today we've got a little reading here for you. I wanted to go ahead and lay it all out so it'd be a little bit faster. So the first thing that we've got here is your current central and present issue. So I want you to go ahead and think about your question at hand, and hopefully this will shed some light upon whatever it is that's been holding you back. All right, so let's take a moment here. So for your central and present issue, we've got the cold. Now this could be referring to the literal cold, as in it's cold outside, or it could just be a person in your life who's kind of cold and maybe calculating. So it says that you may be trying to get rest, as well as this person is somewhat like reserved, or even they may have some bravery. Now, the bear is the sign for Virgo, and this is a DIY oracle deck that I made, and so this particular oracle card is called the Scrimshaw, and it's basically an art form that makes jewelry with bone from the whales of India ink. So I've decided to make this card about Moby Dick and the great story about the whale. And the thing about this story is it's about good and evil. And when you start out at the beginning, you feel like that Moby Dick is this evil whale man-eater, and so they go after him, and then by the time it's all over with, Moby Dick was just, watching out for his own back, and Captain Ahab turned out to be the evil one, but they got what was coming to them. Unfortunately, the story of Moby Dick has to do with, maybe I won't spoil it for you, but let's just say that the characters change from good to evil from the beginning to the end of the book. And also in real life, even today, like the idea of scrimshaws are kind of outdated because we don't really hunt whales anymore. We don't need, we shouldn't really hunt whales anymore because they're extinct. They're going extinct. And unfortunately, some of the countries don't really care too much, and they have made it legal to go after whales again. Japan, I think, is one of them. And quite frankly, that really just peeves me off a little bit. But I think we should all do our due diligence to, make the whales be able to survive, and that might have some serious consequences if we don't take the initiative to save the whales. All right, so anywho, off track I got there. But yes, it does have to do with the way that what seems like good can turn into evil, such as, well, we need this meat to survive. Well, it's the last whale ever. So, it's kind of like a balancing. And then we've got the teapot here. It's like a tiny little teapot lid. Now, this to me represents Alice in Wonderland and going down the hole. Anytime you are, presented with a situation where, you might jump down the rabbit hole, so to speak, just be careful what you're getting yourself into, because you never know what you might end up causing. Alright, but scrimshaw is still a really good form of art. You do not have to use a whale bone. You can use any bones that you want to, and you use this type of Indian ink to make it. I just so happen to have some right here, and when I pulled the deck, I decided to pull it out so I could show you. So the factors affecting your situation are time to bloom, unawakened, air sign, a new start, a new arrival, or a new idea. And unawakened, bloom, unawakened. So you might be unaware of the fact that things have changed and people are changing and life is changing, but you know, something might have slowed you down. It looks like we've got a broken wing. So maybe you can't take off with flight as fast as you would like to, but you know, take this time to awaken and bloom. All right, and then for your immediate past, we have the water sign, which has to do with an old woman and wisdom and indulgence. And it seems like this older woman might have gave you some advice that gave you some clarity. And it could have been about a heart issue, because right here, the trinket that I've pulled is a heart that's all wrapped in chains. All right, so you might be having a heart, some kind of heartbreak or heartache, or just a heavy heart. All right, and that's in your past. So the factors affecting your question are honesty, peace, and moisture, which has to do with a man or a boy who's uncertain or hasty. Okay, someone who's uncertain or hasty, as well as, you know, maybe they're not really being honest with you. Maybe honesty is what you're looking for, and instead, you know, you're getting hastiness. All right, so that's the factors affecting your question. Okay, whatever your question was that had to do with this cold person or this cold weather, maybe they're doing something that's kind of questionable. You know, this person or this question that you're talking about. Let's see what your final outcome is. All right, so it says you have an earth sign, which may be a Taurus. The bull is definitely symbolized by Taurus, and it says wealth, admiration, or earthiness. Okay, so this particular card comes with the time card, and it says only time will tell. Wait for it. Okay, and then it also comes with this conch. So this is a seashell that I literally picked up on the ocean myself in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. And I made it into a little necklace, but I just wasn't that great. I found out that seashells are kind of toxic and you don't really want them around your neck, believe it or not. So now it's just a pretty little conch that I kept, and it reminds me of, you know, life. So for your immediate future, you're just going to have to wait for it. Something is, whatever your question is, and it has to do with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They may be admiring you or showing you admiration. They may have a lot of wealth. Time definitely does have wealth. You know, right now, if you invest in, you know, Bitcoin or something like that, it seems to be on the up and up, moving up fastly. Even if it does bottom out, you know, it's not a whole lot of money it would take to start out. So I feel like a lot of people right now are just waiting around for their bank account to blow up. Waiting around. So patience is a virtue, and I highly recommend that, you know, if you haven't already, invest in yourself, invest in your future. Even if you don't like the stock market, or you don't really like you know, crypto or anything like that, you can always invest in yourself. Maybe you're an artist And maybe you, I don't know, have some stuff just sitting around the house that you kind of could make something into. Alright, so I hope this reading resonates with you. If it does, please be sure to leave me a comment and let me know. And also be sure to ring the bell so that if you do enjoy my readings, you can get a notification when I post every week. Also, I have a group called the Meta Moon Society, which is on my Patreon. If you'd like to become a patron, please go to my Patreon page. It's located in the comment section below. And you can join the Meta Moon Society. Please let me know how you like this reading and come back and see me next week.